guys, it's Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 2-week postpartum video, and I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I experienced at the hospital. I'm going to be showing you what little Eden looks like, and I'm going to be showing you what my postpartum belly looks like as well. Currently I am 14 days postpartum. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm in a little bit of pain, a little bit of breast pain, but that's about it. These past few weeks have been really rough. I haven't gotten any sleep. I'm super tired. This is like the one day that I got to do my makeup. Currently Eden is sleeping in the other room. I'm in the baby's room right now, which is also Hunter's room. And Eden is currently sleeping with us in our bed, and he also has a bassinet. We're not going to let Eden sleep in his crib until he's about, I want to say like 5 or 6 months old, just because it's a little bit safer for him to be with us, and he's a little bit more attached, and he sleeps a little bit better with us in the bed rather than in a separate crib. Sometimes he'll wake up in the middle of the night in his bassinet because he feels detached from us. So it's a little bit hard when we have him in his bassinet and we're trying to sleep. Currently my husband's at work. He took a 1-week break from his job, and now he's currently back at work, which is kind of making it hard on me just a little bit, just because I feel alone and I feel like I'm doing this by myself. But I know that he's going to be back at night, because he usually comes back home around 9 o'clock. But it is still hard during the day because he wakes up, I have to feed him, I have to change him, things like that. Currently we are trying to get adjusted to his sleep schedule and his feeding schedule. He wakes up every 3 hours and feeds every 3 hours, and he is drinking 3 to 2 ounces of formula. Right now I'm pumping breast milk, but I'm not feeding him breast milk. I'm trying to wean off of the breastfeeding and the pumping because I want my boobs to go back to normal. It's a lot of pain and I can't stand the pain. When my milk first came in, it was super painful. I had a high fever of 101, and it was just really terrible. I was not feeling my best, and my husband had to take care of Eden by himself because I was not feeling up to the job. And I think I had mastitis, which is like clogs in your breast ducts that cause lumps in your breasts, which causes a fever, and that was not fun. When I had Hunter, that never happened to me, which I thought was kind of weird about this time. So I had to stop the camera really quick because Eden just woke up. I fed him a while ago. I think it was like an hour ago. And I changed him an hour ago, but he woke up. So I'm just going to let you guys see what he looks like. This is little Eden. And his shirt says Daddy's best friend, I think. He's a little bit fussy, and I think he has colic, but I'm not too sure. He's good on everything. He got his shots, he got his vitamin K shot, he got his hepatitis B shot. But there are a few things that I'm kind of concerned about, just because his skin is a little bit red and has a little bit of like little red dots on them, and I know that's probably baby acne. You're okay. His eyebrows are really blonde. I think that comes from his dad. And we're not too sure about his eye color yet because he is only 14 days old. And the eye color could change at any point in time. Like I said, I am currently trying to wean off the breast milk because I want my boobs to go back to the way they were. He is currently not drinking any breast milk. He did for a little bit. He latched on at the hospital, but evidently they weren't helping us, and I wasn't producing enough milk for him to be okay, because he was constantly crying during the 3 days that we were at the hospital. And I wasn't producing enough milk, so he was sucking and sucking and nothing was coming out, and then my boobs started hurting really, really bad, and I think that's also what happened and what caused the mastitis as well. So I'm currently weaning off pumping and breastfeeding. Bless you. Bless you. So that's happening, and I'm in a lot of breast pain, a lot of back pain, and I am not bleeding anymore down there. It's just kind of TMI, but I think you guys should know everything. I'm not currently bleeding anymore. I was bleeding for 12 days. It kind of stopped coming around the 13th day. I know. And I didn't tear or anything, which is a really good thing. He is actually 7 pounds 15 ounces, which is smaller than what Hunter was. So I think that's why I didn't tear, which is really, really nice. It means faster healing process, but in the end I still ended up in a lot of pain. Regarding him, his hair is turning a little bit blondish brownish. I think that's from his dad. He's currently pooping and peeing regularly. He's past the little seedy point. His skin is peeling off. It's getting a little bit flaky. Oh, I know. We haven't taken him a bath yet. I don't know when we're going to take his first bath, but he took a little water bath at the hospital. They took him a bath in the sink, and they just kind of rubbed his body with water just to take off all the fluid off. And he did lose a little bit of weight when we went to the doctor's, his first appointment. He was 7.13, and when he was born he was 7.15, so he lost a little bit of weight. I know. On the other hand, with me, I haven't experienced any like major changes. My hair is still the same way it was. I haven't experienced any hair loss. I don't know how. I think I lost about 10 pounds. I think I'm currently about 171 pounds, and I was 180 at the end of my pregnancy. So I only lost like 9 or 10 pounds, and I'm still trying to currently lose that weight as of right now. I'm trying to think of ways to lose the weight. So starting on August 1st, I am going to start going to the gym and see how that goes. I'm going to start taking some Skinny Mint, and I'm also going to start drinking some detox tea, see how all that goes, and see if I can lose all this weight. I need to lose at least 40 pounds or so, which is really, really crazy, to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. I'm really, really determined to get rid of this weight because I feel so insecure about myself, and I have been a little bit depressed. I think I have a little bit of the baby blues, which is not good, but I'm trying to figure out what I can do to get myself back to normal and get these hormones down, and to get everything to the way it was before I was pregnant. And staying in the house most of the time is really not helping, but I mean, what can you do? And now on to my hospital experience. I think this was the worst hospital experience I have ever had, apart from when I had Hunter, because I went to the same hospital when I had Hunter, but this time this hospital was on the other side of town because we actually moved to another side of town. But it was like the same experience. The nurses were super unhelpful. They were terrible. The first 2 nurses that I had in the morning, they were perfectly fine. and they were very, very helpful, and they were amazing. But then once the night shift nurses came in, they were super annoying. They were assholes to me and my husband. And on top of that, they were not very helpful when it came to feeding my son, because I was not producing enough milk, and they were not giving us any formula. They didn't let us even use pacifiers, which was kind of crazy. They said that they were baby friendly, which I don't know what that means, but if you're baby friendly, wouldn't you want your baby to stop crying? It was just like the worst experience I've ever had. And the last night that we were there, I was literally crying, bawling my eyes out, because I was just thinking that they were not helping us. They weren't doing anything to fix my pain. They weren't giving me anything to help me produce milk or anything to feed my child. And it's like, if you're child friendly, wouldn't you want to help the mother feed their child? So at the very last minute, my husband got super angry at the nurse, and he was like, you better get my fucking son some formula. And I was just really appreciative of that, because my son finally got the nourishment that he needed to fall asleep, and he slept for like 5 hours. And by the time we were done the third day of the hospital stay, I was super excited to go home. I was like, oh my god, I need to fucking go home. And the first night of us going home, it was bittersweet. Like, I was excited to go home, but then at the same time, Eden was not sleeping very well, because he was kind of going back and forth between breast milk and formula. And it was just a really tough night. And then the next day is when I got the fever, and I wasn't feeling too good. So that all just was very terrible. But when we were at the hospital, we got a steak and lobster dinner. We got our professional photographs taken for little Eden. As I showed you, if you guys aren't following or subscribed to my vlog channel, then go ahead and subscribe to my vlog channel, because I showed the pictures and everything that we got in the mail. And then also, we didn't get my mommy massage. I was supposed to get like a mommy massage while I was there, but I guess they totally forgot. They just kept postponing things. So my son was supposed to get circumcised on Saturday. He ended up getting circumcised on Sunday, because they kept postponing it and they forgot. And since they forgot, the doctor or the nurse who was supposed to do his circumcision left, so we had to wait the next day, which, oh my god, I'm super pissed about that. And then they kept postponing his other things. Like, at 3 in the morning, they did his hearing test. Like, are you fucking kidding me? One of the nurses got my son down to sleep because we didn't know what to do, and he didn't have enough to eat. And then, like, 5 minutes later, after one of the nurses left who got him down to sleep, another nurse came in and started poking him and prodding him, putting things in his ear and doing his hearing test. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you doing his hearing test at 3 in the fucking morning when he just got down to sleep? And I was like telling her that I didn't want to wake him up, and she was just like, it'll only take 5 minutes, and it's best if we do it while he sleeps. And I was like, oh my god, bitch, like, are you fucking kidding me? Other than that, everything was fine at the hospital. We got our food, we got to see our family. Everything went fine except for the nurses. And then there was at this one point when I was trying to film my husband was trying to film me pushing Eden out, and he was like holding my hand, and he put my phone up to film a little bit. At the end, when Eden finally came out, the nurse was like, oh, I stopped your video, you need to delete this right now. It's illegal for you to be filming. And I was like, oh my god, dude, like, I'm trying to film a special moment so that I can remember this, like, later on down the line, and you're getting pissed at us and telling us that we need to delete this in front of you. Like, dude, what the hell? And I kind of understand where she's coming from, but the way that she worded it and the way that she talked to us was very, very disrespectful and very rude. And I can't believe that she said that, it coming from a nurse. Like, are you serious? Like, there are better ways to go about telling someone not to film in a hospital. Like, there was not even any sign saying that we weren't able to film or anything like that. So that also pissed me off. But like I said, everything else was fine. We got our food, we saw our family, it was a mediocre experience at the hospital. I don't think I'll ever want to have a baby again after this. Maybe when I'm 30. But everything else was fine. And then right now, my swelling has gone down as well. I think my face is going back to the way it was. My hands aren't as swollen as they were. My feet aren't as swollen as they were either. And I think everything else is good as of right now. He's sleeping a little bit better, but I think by 5 or 6 months he'll possibly sleep through the night. I have my 6-week postpartum doctor's visit coming up in August. They told me that they don't do a 2-week doctor's visit at that hospital for some reason, even though last time when I had Hunter, they did do 2-week doctor's visits. I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down in the comments below. Little Eden is awake. Oh. I'm really hoping that his eyes turn like at least a hazel or a green color, because I really love his dad's eye color. His dad's eyes are green, and I'm hoping he has his eyes, but he does have his feet, and he does have a little bit of his nose. I don't know what he's doing. But I will keep updating you guys on little Eden here and my postpartum. Oh, I forgot to show you guys my belly shot. Currently, I am wearing my belly band. I'm wearing pajamas right now. I've been wearing pajamas for the past 14 days, and it's really, really bad. But yeah, currently I'm wearing my belly binder, trying to get the stomach back into shape. So, we're not too bad. But once I start working out, this will be so much better, and I'll feel so much better about myself. I don't really want to show you guys my stomach just yet. I'll show you guys probably in my next update video and see if my stomach actually goes down. But this is what I'm currently working with as of right now. Just trying to get my belly back down. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, this quick update postpartum video. Like I said, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, please let me know down below. And you can also follow me on my social media. Everything will be down in the description. I post a lot of pictures of Eden if you guys want to see that. He's a little cutie. Ain't you? Little cutie. There's one last look at little Eden. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon in my next update video or whenever I make a new video. I haven't really had any time to make anything, but I will definitely... Oh, he threw up. I'll definitely keep trying to make videos if I have the energy. I'm trying and trying and trying. Oh god. But I gotta go. Bye guys.